That's actually why we wanted to have you on the Beyond Theory podcast. You told this moving story about your sister, Paulette. I think you refer to her as Pee-wee, if I remember correctly. But one of the things you said about Paulette was really moving to me, and I wanted to ask you to elaborate on it. You said that her lyrics was an art form, but it was also like a mental assessment. Could you elaborate on that a little bit, if you don't mind?
Yeah. See, I'm very moved now because it's, as you know, it's still very fresh. When you look at her art, which is actually her legacy now, that's what she's left behind. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle. It's very interesting. And actually, this is an interesting. So she left many journals behind. And I refused to look at them. My mother looked at them. My mother's sister did. I don't think my father did either. But I didn't, because for me, a journal is a very intimate space. And whether you're here or not, that's your intimate self. But what she shared with the world is her lyrics. And that I can dive into. That I can, because that's what she was willing to share with the world. And it was a lot. It was because I was, like I said, you know, when art is so beautiful, you're mesmerized by the sound of the music, the resonance of the intonation of the chant. Yeah, and then all of a sudden the lyric just kind of fits in as if it's painting this beautiful landscape and soundscape that you're in. But when after she died, I was like, let me dive into this a bit more. And I realized that it was like a scripture, everything was talking about how she was not fitting in the world, how she felt so much gap. Why do people suffer? That's what she was talking about. And her question, the why, I don't think she found the answer. And I thought that the answer was the song. So it's hard. That's what I'm saying. It's very hard to find and to dive into the mental space that we all have, because it's hidden. It's not, my catharsis as an actress wasn't the same for her catharsis. You know, I need to play roles that get me through my trauma to release it. And I know I'm feeling the release of it, but it didn't work like that for my sister. And it doesn't, and I don't think there's one method for any artist or any human being.
To listen to our entire conversation, go to beyondtheory.com or wherever you get your podcast.